Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Yuri. In my advocacy project, my topic is conservation of water in response to the dry out of the Colorado River. This presentation will include three parts: the overview of the current circumstance of the Colorado River, the case of the dry out, and the solutions to mitigate the dry out. The climate issue of the Colorado River is its flow irreversibly decreased in recent decades. This tragedy can be attributed to two major reasons: less snow precipitation and demand of water increases. At the time when the flow had not decreased in Lake Powell, there was bustling with pleasure boats. Nowadays, shown by the picture, the bleached traces that indicate the original flow level on the wall of kayaks could be found anywhere along the river. They are the evidence of the permanent decrease of the flow level. In the case of less snowmelt, the river flow originates from the alpine snowmelt from the Rocky Mountains. The sufficient precipitation of the snow can not only form the water, but also reflect the sunlight so that the surrounding temperature could be maintained low, which promotes more precipitation of snow and then more river flow. However, the anthropogenic warming disrupts this balance. The higher temperature urges more snow to melt. With less snow to reflect the sunlight, the surrounding temperature rises. Then less and less snow precipitate, and therefore the amount of river flow decreases. In the case of more demand of water, over 70% of the flow resources are proposed for the use in agriculture, which is the major business in the basin cities. However, the higher temperature promotes the evaporation. Plants require more water to survive. Despite of that, there are still hundreds of acre lands deserted and become never suitable for plants due to the dry environment. In order to secure the water supply for nearby towns and local agriculture, citizens and the government must take actions to delay the dry out of the Colorado River. For individual citizens, saving water in their daily life is one way to help decelerate the dry out, as individual efforts can amount to a significant decrease in water consumption. Other than individual efforts, the government must also respond to the impending dry out, which has immediate efforts on the well-being and properties of the people. Two solutions seem feasible. The government can implement water conservation laws and convert seawater into usable water through desalination. For individuals, measures of water conservation include taking shorter showers and replacing older products in their homes with water-efficient ones. In an article that integrates some tips of daily water conservation, published by the National Geographic, it gives an example of the efforts a small change has on one's total water use. It is estimated that a bath takes 70 gallons of water just by filling the bath tube alone. Well, an average shower takes only 20 gallons. One may question the efficiency of individual actions since it is widely believed that individual use of water is next to nothing when compared with water used by industrial sets and irrigation. The question of effectiveness can be answered by further looking into the percentage of water used in daily life, as well as the number of people for which the Colorado River provides water. According to an official study, Colorado River Basin Water Supply and Demand Study by the U.S. Department of the Interior Bureau of Reclamation, the Colorado River and its tributaries provide water to nearly 40 million people for municipal use. Not only are the citizens responsible for the actions to save water in their daily lives, the government also plays a crucial role in mitigating the dry out of the Colorado River. As mentioned before, the two feasible solutions are to enact a more restricted law to enhance the water conservation and desalinate the seawater. With the laws that restrict the use of water, by sanctioning the individuals or corporations that use excessive amount of water, rigid regulations would disincentivize the public from wasting water. When it comes to water-related regulations, other states can learn from their Las Vegas counterparts. The law in Las Vegas restricts the maximum number of days allowed for watering public parks, as well as limits the size of turfs of grass each homeowner can roam. It also limits the scope of various types of water-consuming facilities, such as man-made lakes and fountains. On the other hand, the significance of removal of saline water should not be ignored. About 96% of water on the Earth are seawater. All the previous water-saving attempts are focused on that merely 3.5% of the Earth's total water storage. No matter how efficient the attempts are, they are still limited in less than 5% of the total water storage. In contrast, the remaining 96% of seawater seems inexhaustible, making removing salt from seawater look like a feasible plan. Although desalinating seawater usually gets critical for costing too high, the whole southwestern region will eventually benefit from the long-term sustainability of the Colorado River. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to ask any questions if any point I didn't state clearly.